Hola, friends. I had the system, I had the spreadsheets, I had the tracker open every single month, and my net worth was still underwater for years. Negative $113,709. That's the number that today is my net worth. My debt payments are bigger than my income. My math is literally impossible. Today, that lie ends. No filters, no rounding. This is the day one of the exit plan. Before we go further, if this already hit different, please hit subscribe. You will help me to get to other people that needs to hear the truth and that needs to learn from my lessons learned. Every month, I will update these numbers publicly. No edits, no highlights reels, just the math. Moving or not moving. You will want to see what happens every week. Imagine waking up and the first decision you make is where you're traveling next. Whew. Maybe you want to work from Bali for a month. Maybe you want to be home when your kids get back from school. Maybe, like me, it's just you and your partner and your dogs with nowhere you have to be and nothing you have to prove. That freedom is real, but it has a price. And the price is honesty. Not hustle culture honesty, not cut your coffee honesty. The kind of honesty where you sit down, open a spreadsheet, and you have to look at your actual numbers without flinching. You need to do an honest budget. The honest budgets are not a guardrail. It's not a way to allow yourself to spend. A budget could actually be the map to be free sooner than later. So a budget tracker sitting up in a laptop did nothing to stop of my network coming into the negative. Because tracking is not doing. So stop saying that you are good with money if you are in the same position as me. So now let's see my debt tracker. You're gonna see that I actually not lying to you. Um, for the last year, I've been working so hard on getting my debt paid. When I started with way more than 140K, and I'm already in 138. So I'm doing something good. I don't know, but I feel pretty confident. Okay. So here's what I'm doing actually looks like. For the last year, I was doing the debt snowball. You have probably heard of it. Pay your smallest balance first, get the quick win, build momentum, and move on to the next one. I get it. Your psychology tells you that you are really making a win, you are knocking down something, and then you feel like super confident to go to the next one. But here is what it cost me. While I was celebrating paying off the small stuff, my high interest debt was compounding, and I was compounding quietly and even bigger than what I was actually paying off every single month. So it was eating more than was actually paying. I was moving backwards and calling it progress. So please don't do that. Learn from that mistake. Come on, guys. So now I switch my strategy and I'm doing Debt Avalanche. If you don't know what is Debt Avalanche, you will attack by interest rate. Highest first, no exceptions, because that compounding interest is not waiting for you to feel ready. It is running the clock right now. So at the beginning, when I started doing this was January, and my highest was Petland, was 40%. And this is a personal loan that I took years ago. But because I let it go, I let it just compound for like 3, 4 years, it switched to 40%. They increased it. So that was totally my mistake, my bad. Again, lessons learned. We are not judging anybody. But I decided that I needed to pay more than my minimum payment because even when the balance was not that much, that was not moving. Like really 40% is just incredibly high. So boom, I paid it, then moved into the next one that it was 33%. Boom, pay it, 33%, 3 times, boom, pay it. And that was basically January and February, like just knocking down these three debts. Like I even like to see the paid off and the green tag that I made it because it just gives me motivation. So I like to see it there and I will leave it there all year. But my current targets, I just modify and adjust it basically on what I'm paying off. So right now, I already set up some that are like 27%. Basically, anything that is 26% like over, you will see it with this light red in my tracker because it's just crazy. And then I have this crazy amount of interest rate that are buy now, pay later, but those work also very different, and the amounts are very different than credit cards, personal loans, student loans, which are my biggest debt. So this is which is exactly why the exit plan is not about cutting lattes. It is about scaling income, side hustles, digital products. Every extra dollar has one job: attack this debt. In part two, I'm breaking down my tracker and the honest budget. That's actually helping me to do it. No fluff, just what works. That's where this changes.